I want to shut you down now. I know you guys want to
shut me down.
It's a matter of where I was in the breakup.
Listen, Suki, right? I want to shut you down now. I know you guys want to shut me down. Yeah, I can. No, you can't. I don't have to give the answer. It's not about rewriting the past. It's about where I was in the breakup. I'll admit, I went through a breakup phase where I said I never loved them. That was my state of mind then. I was digging deep into my feelings, saying, I never loved him because of the place we were in. A marriage has to be nurtured. Did you nurture those relationships? Because I thought I was. From the beginning, I realized I had a strong connection with Robyn, and in my mind, I wanted to elevate all my relationships to that level. That's what I felt I was working toward. Were you in love with Kody when you married him? I was. Yeah. Did you think he loved you? He did. Yeah. So when he says Meri's rewriting history like crazy, I think that's just his way of avoiding the truth, that he really did love me. And that's fine. My big thing is, why not just admit you did and then changed your mind? Because that happens. That's okay. It's okay to change your mind or to meet someone else and fall into a deeper kind of love. That's life. But don't minimize me and our relationship by pretending it never happened. When he says he never loved his wives, that's rewriting the past. That's pain talking, bitterness talking, anger talking. He used to say things in front of me all the time. He'd tell me often that he loved his wives. It wasn't a secret. For him, it felt like a test. For me, it reaffirmed things. It even felt intoxicating. Like, great, you love your wives. You're a polygamist. That's how it should be. The truth is, relationships are never identical. Just like every friendship is different, or every bond with a child is unique. You find different kinds of love, and sometimes one feels higher or more powerful. That doesn't erase the others. But I'll tell you what, there is something divine about my relationship with Robyn, and we've been punished for it. I'm tired of being guilted for loving her. I walk around angry about it sometimes, flipping two birds, because I'm sick of being shamed for it. But yes, I contradicted myself, because I said you can't love everyone the same. That's the hard truth. And then, Christine, you bring up Robyn. Let's get real. People want to blame her. And no, she's not blameless, but Kody makes himself the villain to shield her. At the beginning, she was part of what we were trying to build. She wasn't out to destroy the family. But yes, I think he runs interference to protect her. I've just never seen him this mean before. Never. He used to not be this harsh. Now it's rewriting history, trying to hurt people. It feels like a smokescreen. Christine felt abandoned. She saw that the person he chose was Robyn. And at some point, she just had to say, go have a good life. Vaya con Dios. But if you're going to make future relationships better, shouldn't you have an honest conversation about what went wrong? Instead, he shuts that down too. I always felt like life revolved around Robyn's house. And yes, maybe that became a safe place for him, but even before that, I felt like I wasn't as important. I can even remember on my birthday, him getting mad at me over something tied to her. And then when Suki presses, he says, I want to shut this down now. I know you can't shut me down. And she says, no, you can't. That's the whole problem. He avoids accountability until finally he blurts out something real. I wasn't happy. I didn't see a future. I hope everyone's happy now. I was at fault too. That's accountability? With me, though, with Meri, he couldn't let go of the betrayal. He said he tried. He said he forgave. But the relationship stayed antagonistic. Until finally one day, moving her things, it all just broke. And Meri said, I'm free. And then he cried. Called it the end of an era. He told me later, we had something special. But Christine said, no, you picked favorites. You ended this era. Don't cry about it now. He strung Meri along for years and then turned it into some weird sentimental goodbye. Talking about walking her down the aisle someday? That's not honorable. That's embarrassing. Even Meri told him, you don't get to tell me you're grieving. After everything you've said about me, you don't get to put your grief on me. If you're grieving, you figure that out for yourself. And that's the truth. And that's the truth. Kody sat across from Suki, tension thick in the room. Listen, I want to shut you down now, he said sharply. I know you want to shut me down. She pushed back immediately. Yeah, you can't. But Kody only shrugged. I don't have to give the answer. Later, in confession, he admitted what he had once told himself during the collapse of his marriage. I went through a breakup phase where I said I never loved them. That was my state of mind at the time. I was digging through my feelings, convincing myself I never loved her, because of where we were in the marriage. Suki pressed that marriages need nurturing, asking if Kody felt he had done his part. He insisted he thought he had. From the beginning, he said, he realized he had a strong connection with Robyn, and in his mind, he wanted to elevate all his other marriages to that level. That was what he believed he was working toward. When Meri was asked if she loved Kody when they married, she answered without hesitation, "I was." Yeah. And did she believe he loved her? He did, absolutely. Later, Meri reflected on his accusations that she was rewriting history. To her, that was just his way of avoiding the truth, that he had really loved her. "Why not just admit you did and then changed your mind?" she said. "Because that happens. It's okay to change your mind or meet someone else and fall into a deeper kind of love, but don't minimize me and our relationship by pretending it never happened." Christine added that when Kody claimed he had never loved his wives, that wasn't honesty. It was pain, bitterness, and anger speaking. Meri remembered clearly how often he had said in front of her that he loved his wives. For him, it was like a test, she explained. For me, it reaffirmed things. It even felt intoxicating. Like, great, you love your wives. That's how it should be. Kody, meanwhile, tried to defend himself, saying that relationships were never identical, just like no two friendships or parent-child bonds were the same. "You find different kinds of love," he said, "and sometimes one feels higher or more powerful. That doesn't erase the others." Yet he admitted in confession that there was something divine about his relationship with Robyn. "And we've been punished for it," he said bitterly. "I'm tired of being guilted for loving her. I walk around angry about it sometimes, flipping two birds because I'm sick of being shamed for it." Suki pointed out the contradiction, reminding him that he had also admitted he couldn't love everyone the same. "That's the hard truth," he agreed. Christine argued that people wanted to blame Robyn. No, she wasn't blameless, but Kody deliberately made himself the villain to shield her. At the beginning, she was part of what we were trying to build. She wasn't out to destroy the family, but yes, he runs interference to protect her. Janelle admitted she had never seen him so mean before. "He didn't used to be this harsh," she said. To Meri, it felt like he was rewriting history just to wound people, to throw up a smokescreen. Christine confessed that she felt abandoned. She saw that Kody chose Robyn, and eventually she had to say, "Go have a good life. Vaya con Dios." Suki pointed out that if he wanted to make future relationships stronger, he needed to talk honestly about what went wrong. Kody shut
He never was this mean. I've never seen him be so mean and
down again. "I want to end this now." "I know you can't shut me down." Suki held firm. "No, you can't." At last, he admitted something real. "I wasn't happy. I didn't see a future. I hope everyone's happy now. I was at fault too." For Suki, that was finally accountability. Meri recalled her own experience with him. "With me, he couldn't let go of the betrayal," she said. "He told me he tried. Said he forgave. But the relationship stayed antagonistic. Until one day, moving my things, it just broke. And I said I'm free." Kody admitted that afterward, he cried, calling it the end of an era. He told her, "We had something special." Christine pushed back. "No, you picked favorites. You ended the era. Don't cry about it now." Janelle agreed, saying he strung Meri along for years and then turned their split into some strange sentimental goodbye. Talking about walking her down the aisle someday? That's not honorable. That's embarrassing. Meri added that even on her birthday, she felt like she wasn't important. One year, he got mad at me over something tied to Robyn. It felt like everything revolved around her house. Christine noted that Kody acted like he was grieving, but that wasn't fair to put on Meri. Meri agreed. "Exactly. I told him, you don't get to tell me you're grieving